So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Referee's given a throw. Rodri gets across to intercept that. Now it's Van Basten. That's a good run down the left. Gets his head on it! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Driving on and making good progress. And here's Azar. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to...
Face to face. And he shoots! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bastoni. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Nagatomo spots it and intercepts. And the keeper's got it again. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Van Basten. He's through here. Pedri. And it's Rodri. And Kubo. That's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Rodri. He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Nagatomo drives forward on the overlap. Mbappe. Rodri. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. Romero. Nagatomo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Here's Kaká! Defending of the desperate variety. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Kubo was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Van Basten. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, good spread. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rijkaard. Musiala. And this is Ronaldo. Camavinga. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Here comes the cross. And that's a throw-in. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rijkaard. And it's Camavinga. Rodri. And it's Musiala. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Portugal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Portugal are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
And the second half gets underway. And here's Mbappe. Musiala, who does have an assist to his name. And he's intervened well there. Yamal. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rijkaard. Can he spark a counter here? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's on it. Can he get away? Pedri prompt. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, he's burst through. Big chance. Real chance. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rodri. Cristiano Ronaldo, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the finish! No mistake! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal looking to pass their way through. Nagatomo. Lofted in. Timber clears it away. Portugal have their second corner now.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 2. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 33.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Kubo. Not the most accurate pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that has been clubbed away. Plays the return pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Kubo. Now it's Mbappe. He's Mbappe! He's put his foot right through that one. Played over towards the opposite flank. Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Camavinga. And it's Musiala. Rodri. Kaká. And they're on him in a flash. 75 minutes played. And he's picked out the run. Oh. And this is chance for a shot! He has done it! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kubo goes steaming forward, and he welcomes it in. He's... Great chance! It's in!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
They're still trying to make a game of this. It's a searching pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nicely weighted ball. Knocks it into space. Rodri. And that has been cut short. Kaká. Portugal finding their passes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's on his way. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 42.
Time for a change in personnel.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 8, Park Ji-sung. Número 11. Vamos ter 5
Nagatomo.
de compensação.
5 minutes to add. Here's Rodri. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that will be it. Portugal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the match ball here. He was the difference. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he said...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Nagatomo. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a player that's very...
He's tried one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Hazard is offering a right smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Kante attempts a clearance. Musiala! He's done very well to get to that.
Musiala clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Van Basten is fouled. Rijkaard. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Couldn't squeeze it through. Knocks it into space. It's Van Basten! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
I doubt very much that this... He's had a shot! Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Aimed beyond the defence. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Musiala. Azar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He can run onto that. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Portugal are very much in charge here, dominating possession, and a goal to the good. And it's Nagatomo. Musiala in acres of space out wide. Chance for a shot! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Van Basten duly reaped his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cruyff, chance to deliver, shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Kamavinga. Bastoni. Akanji. And it's Musiala. Nagatomo looking to play him in. Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong. Up he goes! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Musiala and Nagatomo. Rodri. He's on the move and he's going to have to go it alone. Oh, a robust challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. So the perfect chance to get one back. Palmer! This their second corner of the game. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Musiala. Portugal are looking to go forward now. No way through, so back it comes. Decent chance! So, third corner of the game. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rijkaard gets it away. Musiala plays a sharp little ball here. Now, can they get him away? Nagatomo. Nagatomo is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Portugal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Ricky Puig. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And a chance! He's got a goal! And they are right back within touch! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So is this the start of a comeback? Hazard is onto it in a flash. Well, that has not gone well. And we hit half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we're off again. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Azar. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Azar. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Ricky Puig. Nicely aimed pass. Tries to play it through. Serginho. Rodri. Azar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, nicely intercepted. Van Basten, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Palmer. Rijkaard, who's set up one goal so far. And he's picked it up out wide. Cruyff demonstrating his defensive quality there. Out towards the flank. Played back in. Gabriel. And the counter is on. And it's Azar. Bastoni, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Van Basten. And he's intervened well there. Gabriel. Now that looks a decent ball. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Cruyff. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Van Basten.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Plays the return pass. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Azar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though. Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Nagatomo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo finds himself offside. Kaká. Portugal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Portugal finding their passes. And it's Conte. Kaká. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Palmer. And it's Cruyff. It's a pretty loose pass. Park Ji-sung.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ricky Puig. Azar. Threads one in. Park Ji-sung. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Park Ji-sung. He's having a hit! He's found a way through. He's found a way past. No, it's come to nothing. And that will be it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Van Basten claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Kaká. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
Oh no, this does not look good. Tries a shot! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Akanji. And it's Nagatomo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Iraq have a free kick. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Torres. And it's Torres! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's picked it up out wide. And a shot! And it's Timber. Rijkaard. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that is expertly dealt with. Cleared without complication. Nedved. Oh, there's a probing ball. Portugal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. That is a great pick out. Kaká. And it's played forward. Puyol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rijkaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nedved. Nedved goes steaming forward. And Scholes. Now it's Torres. Knocks it into space. Ambitious ball here. And that has been cut short. Timber. Pressing high and with purpose. And that's going right the way across. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Thuram flings in a... Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Rodri. Knocks it out wide. Played back into the centre. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Nedved. Nedved going full tilt down the left. Messi. Nagatomo. That's very neat. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that has been clubbed away.
Portugal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Timber. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Messi. Well, that has not gone well. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nagatomo. Looks to the other side. It's a searching pass. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So off we go once more.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rijkaard. And it's Rodri. And here's Musiala. Oh, super ball. That is lovely. Oh, shooting chance! He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Timber. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's tidy. He's trying to hit the front line here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, easy pickings there. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Musiala. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Michelis is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Nagatomo. They get a throw in. Iraq are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
No luck with that dink over the top. He's going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Messi probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
That's a cute ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Messi. Messi will not applies the finish! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Nagatomo. And it's Musiala. Threads one in. Played into space out wide. And he's been shifted off it. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Looking for a runner. Akanji cuts it out.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Rummenigge finds himself offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely weighted ball. That's good vision.
Iraq surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Nagatomo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from...
Decent chance! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Iraq are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off.
Up he goes! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Puyol gets good distance on it. He can get that clear. Not the most accurate pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ah, such a clever touch. Rijkaard. Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rijkaard is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Nagatomo. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 10.
So he's plotting something before playing it in.
E vai entrar com o número 5.
Nagatomo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de...
Tries to get it clear. And he shoots! Cleared without hesitation. Messi. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Tries to play it through. And that will be it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, Jim, there have been quite a few lethal front threes down the years, but this man, Neymar, might have been a part of the best of them all.
I would say so. I mean, they won the treble in 2014-15, so it's hard to argue against that.
And in the first season, they played together too.
All three of them had great seasons, but I can't forget that game against the battle-hardened boys from Madrid.
He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Senegal with their first corner, the first in the game for us. It's a mighty effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Corner number 2 then. Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy has got himself a free kick. Lovely bit of skill. Nagatomo is flagged offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Conte. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this terrific header. Goal! Senegal! And Senegal score first. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Quarter of an hour played. Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Knocks it out wide.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, sweet feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tries to play it through. Kaká is in a really good position out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Camavinga. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Kaká. Great vision. And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, nice touch. Looking for the run. And no, that was never going to make it. Senegal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Conte. No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Neymar. And it's Conte. And he cuts out the supply. Pass somewhat off target.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Nagatomo. And it's Conte. And here's Van Basten. Can he get on the end of this? Real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Yeah, but that's the threat posed by teams that have those kind of players who are willing to make those types of runs.
Maldini. Cross in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ronaldinho. Nicely aimed pass. Portugal do have a chance to counter here. Kaká. Nagatomo. Brilliantly cut out. Khan clears. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. That is a crunching tackle. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Van Basten. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, that wasn't far away. Romero. Kaká. Nagatomo. Kaká gets into a good position. Ball played for Conte. Van Nistelrooy, a player who needs no introduction. Kante producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's gone back to the keeper. Bayer. And he's only too happy to take that back. Van Basten. Conte.
Senegal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Aimed beyond the defence. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's a sharp pass. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Camavinga. Oh, good-looking ball. Almost an hour gone. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kaká. Van Basten. Maldini is there, and he can get that clear.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well timed, excellent interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Lahm. And here's Van Nistelrooy. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Portugal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Khan is there to clear. Lahm. Well, that has not gone well. Azar. Bastoni with a definite foul there. And it's Lahm. Now it's Ronaldinho. Hazard does really well to win the ball there. Rijkaard. And it's Conte. Some really good ball movement. Now it's Neymar. Van Nistelrooy. Now that looks a decent ball. He slings it in. That's a decent clearance. Kaká. Ronaldo might just make this. Now this could be a chance. That is a brilliant interception. Shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. They've done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Le numéro 18.
Senegal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Camavinga. Camavinga powering forward here.
Portugal appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what?
He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
À 83 minutes de jeu par le numéro 12.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Nice physical challenge. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Changement.
Nagatomo. Conte.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Bayer. And time is up. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins... So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job.
Shapes to shoot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Van Basten. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Raul. Threads one in. Now he's off and running. Portugal have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. And this is Hazard. Musiala. Oh, they could be caught out here. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. For Conte. Nagatomo. And it's Conte. Rijkaard. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Portugal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Iraq are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Great chance! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Kamavinga. And it's Musiala. Pinches it off him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Alexander-Arnold is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's onside! Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. He'll fancy himself from here.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Forlan! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Forlan clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away. Portugal looking to pass their way through.
Now he's got space here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Iraq need to make something happen here. Now it's Musiala. No, that's been intercepted. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection on what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 42. Número 13. Vão dar os seus lugares a... Número 8.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Número 15. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Conte. Here's Nagatomo. Now it's Van Basten. Foden. That is a great pick out. And this is Lampard. And this is Lampard. Can he finish? Oh, it's in! Save the best for last! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Half-time, extra time.
Caros espectadores,
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Portugal. Número 10.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner?
Número 4.
It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. That's the throw.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 12. Abandona o relevado e vai entrar o número 11.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Kerkez. Camera.
Minuto de compensação.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, important interception. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested... Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Adams calmly anticipates. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede.
Oh, what has happened? Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Portugal with the corner. They're first. Musiala! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Adams. Cafu. Threads one in. And he was quick to react. And it's Van Basten. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rodri. Cafu. Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. Conte. Nagatomo. It's played through for him. And the shot! Goal! Portugal! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Portugal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Portugal really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Portugal go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Here we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Tries to pass it through. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting.
Musiala! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Musiala clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That'll be a throw. Now it's Mbappe. Van Basten. And this is Ronaldo. And he's away. Oh, super ball. It's Van Basten! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Van Basten.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Portugal have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was...
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with and without the ball, the ability to receive it and turn away from defenders. And don't get me started about his finishing.
For sure, a name to strike fear into the hearts of goalkeepers everywhere. Back into the middle. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Musiala.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
And it's Fernando Torres. Nagatomo. Done delicately. And this is Torres. And reclaimed it in a trice. Looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Raul. Oh, it's come loose. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Here we go again then. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. The pass has gone astray. Kaka. And it's Nagatomo. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And this is Torres. Rodri. And the break is on. Rijkaard. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Kaka. Here's a chance! Cruyff. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Kaka is onto it in a flash. Referee's given a throw. Now it's Van Basten. Rodri. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely bit of skill.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That has ended up in no man's land.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Van Basten. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Into extra time we go. Raul, pass somewhat off target. Camavinga. Here's Rodri. That's a sharp pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ruben Neves. Half-time, extra time.
With the owner of a blue
And so penalties loom ever closer. Is there anyone who can seize the day in the next 15 minutes? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? 15 minutes to find a winner, or else penalties.
Owen really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Cristiano Ronaldo. A reprieve, albeit perhaps... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Great chance! Terrific effort, but that's it. The end of 2 hours action. So after that very late drama, we are still level here.
and we come to
Yeah, the longer it went on, it kind of became inevitable that it would end this way, and while each defence can be proud they've got very little say from here, it's up to the keepers now.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. Owen shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. No! Denied remarkably!
He was so focused there, fantastic save.
Cristiano Ronaldo is the next to run the gauntlet. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Ruben Neves is the man who's second in line. Oh, the keeper could have stood still and stopped it.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Hazard is second man up. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
The third man in the queue. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Van Basten is third in line. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
And so the captain steps up.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Park Ji-sung is the fourth man to step up. Oh, he's hit the upright.
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Bayer obliged to stop this to keep them alive. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did. Portugal at the point of no return. saved it! And their fate is sealed. So it has all ended in her. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We have already started here. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's out for a goal kick. And it's Nagatomo. Nagatomo, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Pinches it off him. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played right into his path. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rodri. Can he get it through? And the shot's on here. He's had a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please turn your
How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Portugal are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Sane. Coming on to replace him is...
And the second half gets underway.
Madueke.
Portugal carrying a one-goal lead. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Batistuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Nagatomo, and he's had a hit! It's anyone's ball now. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's forced to go back. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
That's a lovely, neat pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's the end of that. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And now he has 2. Portugal find a position of real strength now. And he plays one through. Now that's well seen too. Batshuayi. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons,